Welcome to my channel Movies from Heart. Please do subscribe for more interesting videos on movies, about movies, characters in the movies, reviews of movies from all languages. In Essos, Daenerys becomes very popular among the Dothraki people, much to Viserys' disliking. Angry that Drogo has not lived up to his part of the bargain, Viserys tries to steal Daenerys' dragon eggs to hire an army but is stopped. He interrupts a dinner for Daenerys and Drogo, demanding his payment in return for Daenerys. Drogo says he will give Viserys the golden crown he so desires. Drogo melts down his golden belt in a pot and pours the molten gold over Viserys' head, killing him.
Crown for king.
In King's Landing, Ned confronts Cersei with the truth of the parentage of her 3 children, that her twin brother Jaime is really the father, and that Jon Arryn was poisoned when he discovered the truth.
Robert Baratheon, black of hair.
Ned suggests she leave King's Landing because he's going to inform Robert when the king returns from a hunt. However, Robert returns from the hunt gravely injured, and Ned decides not to tell his old friend the truth. Robert dictates a letter to Ned, naming Ned Protector of the Realm after he dies. Meanwhile, at the Wall, word spreads that the White Walkers have awakened and are now marching toward the Wall. Jon discovers that his uncle Benjen Stark, first Ranger of the Night's Watch, is missing, having gone on patrol to look into the White Walker rumors. In Essos, the assassination attempt on Daenerys, ordered by King Robert, fails. Angry at the assassination attempt, Drogo vows that the Dothraki will cross the narrow sea and retake the Iron Throne for his and Daenerys' unborn son.
Jin adorchikate, vina neve, ave maisimai.
In King's Landing, Robert dies from his hunting wounds, and Joffrey takes the throne. Ned tries to use Robert's letter to prevent this, but instead Cersei tears up the letter and orders Ned taken into custody.
I did warn you not to trust me.
Sansa is also taken into custody. But Arya escapes. Cersei makes Sansa write a letter to Robb at Winterfell, asking him to swear fealty to Joffrey. However, when Robb receives the letter and news of Ned's imprisonment and the illegitimacy of Joffrey's claim on the Iron Throne, he refuses to bow to Joffrey and instead sends word for the northern lands to assemble their armies at Winterfell to march on King's Landing.
Call the banners.
During the army's march, Catelyn rejoins Robb and supports his decision to go to war. Back at the Wall, several bodies of Benjen Stark's patrol are found and returned to Castle Black. One night, one of the bodies reanimates as a White Walkers have the ability to reanimate dead bodies as their servants. Jon is able to destroy the White by setting fire to it. This is yet another sign of the White Walkers' return. Meanwhile, in Essos, after one of Drogo's warriors challenges Daenerys' growing power, Drogo kills the warrior, but suffers a chest wound. During a witchcraft ceremony sanctioned by Daenerys to try to heal and revive Drogo, Daenerys goes into labor. In King's Landing, King Joffrey makes Jaime Lannister captain of the Kingsguard and sends him with the King's army to head off the Stark army. Sansa begs Joffrey for her father's life. Joffrey says he will spare him if Ned acknowledges him as king. Meanwhile, Tyrion joins the Lannister army, and his father, Tywin, orders him to fight on the front lines as they prepare to fight the Stark army. Robb sends a small force to attack the Lannister army as a diversion. The majority of Robb's army attack Jaime's army. Robb returns in victory, with Jaime as his captive. At King's Landing, Ned is brought before the people in chains and is given a chance to confess his so-called crimes. Sansa is beside Joffrey and Arya is in the crowd watching. Ned decides to comply for the sake of the lives of his daughters, and he says that Joffrey is the true king. However, Joffrey says that treason can't go unpunished and orders Ned executed anyway.
Bring me his head!
Arya leaps to her father's defense, but a friend holds her back and spirits her away. Ned is beheaded with his own sword.